Hi, everybody. My name's Suzy Tucker, and I'm the Director and Nominated Supervisor at Griffith East Preschool out in the country. I have been teaching since 1984. First couple of years was in primary school, and then I began at Griffith East Preschool in 1986. So I've been here for a long time. As well, and but I didn't become the director until about 1992. Yeah, I've seen a lot of changes over the years, yeah, it's all been pretty positive, I would have to say. But it takes a lot of work to, get all that up and running and get your staff on board and families and all that sort of thing. I've got 19 educators and staff. We really value the contributions that everyone brings to the table, and strive to build that into, our whole, the way that we operate and all those sorts of things. We were all in the midst of, the COVID pandemic. So it sort of was, one of those things that you just go, all right, okay, yep, where am I going to fit that in? But it wasn't something that anyone really wanted to spend a lot of time on, to be honest. So, it was one of those cases of, okay, they want us to have it up, let's get it copied, put it up where it needs to be with all the, other prescribed information and notifications. Talk about it with your team leaders and make sure management knew, and that was probably about where we started. Well, we probably revisited it this year, and with staff I just made it all available to them, with posters and the flyers and the things that were on the website, and I just asked them to pay particular attention to the one that was the conversations with families about quality, just because I thought that was pretty concise. It had all the information on there, and it was just a good reminder for them, just in case anybody asked a question. And I also, for myself and my admin manager, made sure we had all that sort of at hand, probably tucked in our diary, just in case, anyone rang and we needed to talk to anyone there. So, well, most of the messaging, we've just been using the existing resources on the department's website. And I just feel that it's pretty concise, covers all the basic information that's needed at the moment. And I just think most of us, including families, are really time poor. And I think it's important not to bombard people too much. And also, why reinvent the wheel, as I said before, when you don't need to, and that information's there. But in saying that, because of this project, my ed leader and I have been thinking, look, maybe we need to do, a little bit more. And so we've set a little quality ratings project with our staff. Not all of them know about it yet, we haven't had our staff meeting, but we're going to be working in teams on each quality area, just to develop some ideas, take some photos about what the quality area looks like in our centre, what we do in that quality area. So we're going to develop, a little bit more information. I think it's easy for families to look at visuals rather than have to read a whole heap of stuff. So we're going to try that. And I've got a few newbies on staff, so I think it'll be good for them to sort of get their teeth into the quality areas and see what we're actually doing in our service. I just think that it doesn't need this doesn't need to be a huge deal. I think that, if at the very least all you do is put out your rating certificate and people see it, then that's great. It's good to know that you've got a few people that can answer questions if they need to. So it's probably handy to, have staff clued up. But I think you just need to know your community, your families, what works well. We have conversations with people endlessly, daily, weekly, monthly, all those sorts of things. And it just depends what you feel that you need to do for your community of your preschool. But, I don't think it needs to be a real stressy thing. I think you can just do what you feels right for your particular preschool or early childhood service.